Sydney Roosters keep NRL finals hopes alive, ending South Sydney's season. Welcome to the NRL News Channel. Right now and stay into the best news from the Best Australia Championship. South Sydney will not play in the NRL finals, falling to a 26-12 defeat at the hands of bitter rivals the Sydney Roosters, who kept their finals hopes alive as virtual sudden death football arrived a week early at Sydney's Olympic Stadium. Corey Allen and Cam Murray exchanged scores in a tight and tense first half before the Roosters hit the front shortly before halftime through an acrobatic Federlega Porga score. James Tedesco extended that lead, but Michael Cheekham hit back for the Bunnies to set up a grandstand final stanza. However, the Roosters withstood a tremendous amount of pressure defensively before Billy Smith and Sam Walker's tries sealed the Tricolours' fifth win in a row. The Rabbitohs were tackled 31 times inside the Roosters' 20 and dominated the middle portion of the second half, but could only score twice as their season slipped away. The Roosters are not guaranteed finals football. They need Penrith to beat North Queensland and see Cronulla beat Canberra to sneak in, but having been 14th as recently as a month ago, to be in the conversation come season's end is some achievement. For the Rabbitohs though, who through 11 rounds were leading the competition and considered premiership favourites, missing out on finals is an enormous blow. "It's hard, I'm not gonna lie," South's coach Jason Demetriou said post-match. "From where we got to, the pre-season we had, the first half of season, yeah, disappointing. The performance probably summed up our back end of the year. We're just not quite nailing a few things. Our effort, our fight was outstanding, but just not capitalizing on opportunities and then leaking points." He added that there will be a deep review into what went wrong in the back end of the season, but that he was responsible as head coach. Demetriou said the speculation was disappointing that things are getting out, but was only a small part of lots of little things that contributed to the overall capitation. "It's hard to put your finger on where it went wrong," Rabbitohs skipper Murray said. "I don't have all the answers. We'll just remember how much this hurts, and use this as motivation to never feel like this again." The Roosters bucked their recent trend of going behind early by scoring first. Allen dotted down after 7 minutes when Souths failed to defuse a Sam Walker bomb. The Rabbitohs lost fullback Blake Taaffe midway through the first half after he copped a knee to the head in a tackle, the 24-year-old failing his HIA to be ruled out of the contest. However, soon after, Cam Murray burst through to score South Sydney's first try, smashing through a gap to finish a spell of Rabbitohs pressure. Joseph Suoliai scored a penalty goal to level the scores, but there was little else to separate the sides in a bruising first half of gave credence to the billing that finals had come early. Both teams were flying into tackles and relished hitting their opposite numbers back, never more so than when Isaac Thompson laid out Billy Smith with a monstrous hit that dislodged the ball, prompting as much celebration as either of the first two scores. The Roosters took the lead again just before halftime though, Sam Walker passing wide to Porga, who acrobatically put down in mid-air under pressure from Lachlan Ilias. After halftime, the Roosters extended their lead thanks to a miraculous score from Tedesco. Kiri Crabbit across field on the halfway line, double pumping and then passing wide to a flying Porga, who raced down the left sideline before finding Tedesco, who still had plenty to do 10 metres out from the line, but still burrowed his way past three Rabbitohs defenders to score. A successful challenge from Campbell Graham for a knock-on by the Roosters under their own posts proved a masterstroke, as Cody Walker sprung a trap down the left side and Cheekham did the rest, his first try for the Rabbitohs, having shifted from the second row to centre after Taaffe's injury. That try started a run of extraordinary pressure on the Roosters' line, but it held firm and the Roosters, having weathered the storm, made the Rabbitohs pay. Luke Keary got to the outside of Ilias to put the Rabbitohs on the back foot, with Smith scoring after fending off Graham and bursting through Alex Johnston to put the Roosters up by 8 with 8 to play. Walker then sealed the win, gathering his own chip kick through, sparking a small brawl as South Sydney's composure evaporated, along with their season hopes. And so what did you think of this news? Leave your opinion in the comments and leave your like.